Hello everyone, this is the Blue Engine here, back for another custom review thing. Today actually we're looking at the three big tender engines of Season 1, James, Henry, and Gordon. Yeah, so anyways, let's get into the first one. And so the first one we have is J, and the first one we have is James. As you can see, he's pretty substandard. He still has his red coat. And note this, this is actually still my very first James model. Him and Gordon, the ones that stand the test of time since probably 28 from last year when I got these. He and Gordon have stood the test of time, so that's one amazing thing. The only thing that shows they've been withered is the coal in their tender starting to chip away, revealing the red of Mattel's laziness, and also the cab losing some paint detailing because the paint's scratching off and some metal is showing. But I classify that as knowing that the toy has successfully made its purpose useful. So the face, it's just a regular James face. And I extended the handrail on both sides. Also, his dome kind of got dumped, got like scratched up here, so I used a gold Sharpie and redid that. Just on extended the handrail there. Gave him a silverish kind of border since I ran out of white out at that point. And I wanted to make sure all my engines had that kind of thing. Then I did something a little bit better because it works for James. I outlined his wheels with silver. I only got this idea from, I think it was, C. Reginald Dalby's illustration when the engines are speeding on the line where you only see the wheel outlines and that's it. I think that's where I got my design. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I got the right illustrator from the Railway series. But yeah, the tender has it. He's got silver buffers at the back. Brass buffers at the front, which are kind of weathering away. I'll probably have to redo them for later. And yeah, that was James onto Henry. And so here we have Henry. As you can see, he is pretty regular. He's someone like James, but I went and did the silver outlining on him. Extended his handrails, did a poor job at that for sure. Just did the usual silver, give him a white things, give him the white running board thing. Then, this is where I kind of regret doing the wheel outline for the lighter green engines like Percy and Henry. My camera is going to focus on me. Good at focus. As you can see, you can barely see it with it, so it was kind of a mistake for me to do that. He's got silver buffers at the back, brass buffers at the front, and my Henry actually had like a kind of chip in his mouth around like the white part. It kind of looked like he had buck teeth and reminded me of Ferdinand. Well, you know who Ferdinand is. I'm not going to go into detail. And also I went in and did something. I went in and gave his undercarriage a light silver redo. And since most engines had that because I went and outlined the track here with silver. And that eventually rubbed onto the black part of the plastic on them. Henry, nothing special. He's also one of the newer models, although he's got some chips and dents. Yeah, so he also came. Most of the engines, like Edward, Emily, and Toby, most of them came from America, thanks to my grandma. If you're watching this, thank you again. Yeah, so that was Henry. On to the final one, the big express engine Gordon. And here we have Mr. Express Boy himself in all of his LNER A1 prototype glory. Sorry those killed you, but I had to make those jokes. So practically he's basic, just like Henry and James. Extended handrail onto the smoke box. Painted wheel outlined. Brass buffers with the oval. Gray running board, or silver running board. Silver buffers, and yeah. It's pretty standard, and Gordon's one of my also old models. He's withstood the test of time with James. So they're my oldest models, if you're wondering. If you want to happen to my Thomas and Percy and my other Henry, I'll just quickly flash them on screen, and you can make a wild bet for yourself. Yeah, so you can pretty much guess what happened to them. And that was my big engines review. That was part 3. So the next part will be the final part in this 3-part series, where I finish off the review by reviewing the 3 tank engines that wasn't the other two Farquhar I'm losing my words today. The other 2 Farquhar engines and a certain engine that escaped scrap in Season 3. That's the Blue Engine signing out for today, and see you all in Part 4.